Hey guys, Tyler 2K here. Today we're going to take a look at the Fahkumram trailer. Full disclosure, obviously I wasn't home when this trailer came out. I watched it on like a really small screen, so not the best detail. But what I figure I'll do now that I'm home, I'll do a full breakdown of the trailer, some things that probably were missed, and then we'll go over it with a fine-tooth comb and kind of figure things out and go from there. So I did make a predictions video. At first glance, my predictions video wasn't very good, but I think upon deeper inspection, and I'll kind of go over it later, some of it actually did end up coming true. So yeah, this is the Fahkumram trailer. This is going to be a first watch through on a big screen because, like I said, I was on my cell phone. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. So this will do one full pass through, and then we'll go ahead and watch it again in slow motion and go through it once again. So let's go ahead and watch it. Also, the sound levels might be a little crazy because they piped in the audience at the same time. So yeah, I think right now my levels are okay. I'm just doing a sound test really fast. Okay, so obviously Fahkumram getting dropped. Yeah, story of Fahkumram, he's like a prisoner, and I guess they're holding his like family captive. So he's like a super soldier for the nation of Thailand. Okay, and then obviously the headband. I want to see the new costumes. I wonder if they're going to show the costumes at the end. I haven't watched through the whole thing. Actually, I didn't even find out Armor King was out until I got home. Okay, light punish. Okay, cancel through. Big down 4. Okay, down 4 now shifting to counter hit 4-4 option. Looks like wall stand 2-4, which I was going to talk about. I did talk about this shortly. Okay, cancel 3. Ah, yeah, the kick parry beating the low kick. Okay, obviously guard breaker with the jet kick. That's a nice buff. Blue Spark Line, I didn't see what movie did, and they're 3-1-4. Looked like they got rid of 3-1-4-4, which I had predicted maybe would become a heat engager. Okay, armor through on Sabaki, on punch parry maybe only. Okay, big stand 3, maybe new move, or maybe forward 3, maybe they're changing the move. Okay, weird punish on the option, then we have an attack throw with the hell sweep through. Okay, maybe a new heat burst animation? Because that should be heat burst, because it was an armored plus frame option, but that looked really dramatic. I wonder if they're changing heat burst. Okay, we got our Brian. Dude, the kick a girder, first of all, that thing weighs like 220 pounds. And then the kick it, holy shit. Okay, big, almost like the back two, but it looked like an armored option. We'll have to watch that in slow motion. There you go, meter pop variation on his install, where he gets the low heat smash, which no longer launcher, like someone had said in my comment. Besides the 4-inch tornado spin, that's actually kind of nice. Okay, interesting punish. The -15 full up forward 1 root. Okay, new stand 2-3 variation looks like. Looking kind of similar to Bruce, to be honest. And then we have the Rage Art. Okay, does a back arm. He's in the install, his eyes glow red. Okay, does a big 3+4 and kicks the shit out of Brian. You're nothing more than a mad dog with a leash, obviously. Oh, is that yeah, there's no way that's a Brian-specific taunt, right? Okay, and then let's go ahead, because I know there's one more reveal. I don't know if it's right now or not. Like I said, I didn't know about this because, I was trying to stay away from it. So July 7th for Fahkumram. So coming out before Evo, so he's going to be Evo character. Yeah, and then AK. Wow, what the hell is he wearing? I do like the get out. Okay, or the get up. Yeah, so interesting. So he does the bad breath, and the bad breath is red. I wonder if that means poison mist is also going to be red now, like his EX version, his key charge variation instead. Okay, July 7th, July 10th and then Evo is on July 30th, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's go ahead. Fahkumram looks cool. New animations for sure. Not nearly as stiff a character. Looks to be a little bit more dynamic. Let's go ahead and go through it in slow motion and figure some shit out here. And then I'll kill the sound, or I'm going to heavily reduce the sound, because I know when it's in slow motion, people get mad if I don't get rid of the sound. Understandably. Oh, yeah, as usual, if I make a mistake, please feel free to correct me in the comments. This is like the only second time I'm watching on a big screen, maybe the third time on any screen. Okay, so, whoops. I forgot they changed the sound control here. Okay, so we see the Titan option down +2. So stand 3, presumably still hitting on 14 for Fahkumram. Okay, so he goes right into 3-4 slide 3, but now he cancels out of 3-4 slide 3 into an FC option. From FC, he goes for down 2, which looks to be a new animation. I wonder if the down 2, is it more like a proper low now, or is it still S mid? I guess I can do a frame count to figure it out. So cancels under it, so he's in FC stance. So now he's activated. Okay, hitting button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 8 frame low. So very similar to Dragunov down 2. Although I wonder, it's hard to tell. Down 2 with Fahkumram used to be an elbow, and it looks like he's still doing an elbow strike. Notice his elbow is extended. So that means they got rid of his I-12 option, which was down 2, which is +2 on hit. I think -9 on block. And instead are making it a low. But because it's an elbow strike, right, there is no low parry on that move. Okay, now down 4, like I said, this animation, down 4, is brand new. So when he used to do his 4-4, he would do a counter hit attack throw where you kick high and kick low. And if you mash into low, you would get this attack throw where you're +10 afterwards. Nothing guaranteed, but that does allow you to go for another down 4, which presumably still hits on I-14 for Fahkumram. 4-2-1, nice duck. Okay, so wall stand 2, presumably still I-14. And now he goes for wall stand 2-4, which presumably wall splat option causing this flip over. One other thing of note, this animation, this is the 4-4-4 animation. 4-4-4 on block is -13. So wall stand 2-4 is probably -13 as well, looking very similar to a character like Clive wall stand 1-2, which is -12. But now it puts him into a flop state after. So still a pretty good punish. Not as good as like a wall stand 3, presumably on 15, but we get a follow-up hit here. Now this animation here, post-knockdown, looks very similar to Bruce forward 4. Although, yeah, it looks very similar to 4-4, although this does cause a ground hit effect. Let's go ahead and do a quick frame count on it. Okay, so there's the head bob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15, so 25 frame option. Steel pedal effect, no, causing flip over, but not a steel pedal proper. And then blue spark, so obviously it's the fastest one. Now there is a world where I suppose this 4-4-4 is actually instant running 4 instead, but it's likely, like I said, similar to Bruce 4-4-4. Now what's important to note, because if you remember my season 2 predictions video, which is appearing to be mostly true, I did mention how a lot of these characters, you know, Anna, Fahkumram, Armor King a little bit, not so much Ganmi in the future, are all these full crouch sort of characters. And what's interesting to note of Bruce 4-4-4, Bruce 4-4-4 can't be canceled and furthermore leaves Bruce in full crouch. That means from this full crouch position, you can go for Hell Sweep Wall Stand 3, or if Fahkumram is also similar to Bruce, can go for the sliding 1 input, which is the Dragon Punch. Most importantly with the Dragon Punch, it's plus frames on block. Okay, 3-2-2, blocks it -13. 4 option, 4 cancel 3 into 4. Now he cancels the 4 and then goes into a 3 swipe instead. Although, again, same thing, looking very similar to 4-4-3. But the frame data here, it looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, -8. Now, from here, King goes for Ollie kick, and now we see Fahkumram go for back 3 plus 4, which was his kick parry. Now, the question is, because this animation is so distinct, is it still a kick parry that works on any kick, which is kind of cool? Or is this now an instant low parry option that leads to the Bruce down forward 3 plus 4 attack throw animation? Keep in mind, this attack throw still causes wall splat. Also, even though it ends with a high, the attack doesn't come out unless he successfully parries you. Okay, running through 3. No, it's not a heat engager, so I'm wrong. Okay, jet kick. Bam. Right through the armor frames. I love that. I mean, jet kick is really good, but if you become like overly complacent with your jet kick pressure, jet kick is really bad. Now, if jet kick is an armor breaker, I notice he's not glowing, so it's not requiring the sanpa or whatever. I can't remember the term, the install stance. Yeah, I mean, that's all good, right? That's super, super good. So it goes for 4-3-2 with a little bit different animation on it. And now he ends with the 4. What's interesting to note on this 3-2-4, he doesn't cancel the 4. Yeah, that's not a cancel. So that's not forward 3-2-4 slide 4. That's now just forward 3-2-4. Yeah, there's no cancel. That's a straight kick. If they made it such that the cancel is that fluid, holy shit, Fahkumram's gonna be hella good. But no, that's straight up just a brand new string. They got rid of the cancel off 4-3-2. Okay, probably this is my guess. Probably the new up forward 4. I can't see this being a new forward 4, but I guess there's a world where it is. We do see back 4 later on, so clearly it's not back 4. So step kick looking very similar to King's step kick, although he's not left in stance. Okay, 3-1. 4. Yeah, then again, now massive kickback. This animation used to be reserved for an option like 3-1-4-4, which I also speculated might be heat engager, but now this kicks the shit out of them. Unfortunately, that probably means this is at least minus 14, if not Tekken 7 frame data minus 15 on block, which would suck. Okay, he has an animation with Kazuya. Kazuya's basically saying, why do you follow the orders of weaklings? And we don't get an answer. Okay, 3-2-1. Sabaki's through it, leaving him an install. So this might be 1+2+3, his manual taunt line. Notice the blue sparks, leaving him in Sanpa, his his option. So now we have the install. Now the question is this a permanent install or is it timed install? Now the one thing I'll say that we see later, it might actually be a timed install, which would be awesome. I love that design philosophy. Okay, looks like probably a brand new down forward 3 animation. I highly doubt this is down back 3, but who knows? Okay, big Los hit. Okay, no frame data. Look at Kazuya recovers fucking instantly. Yeah, +0. Ooh, I don't like that. And then, straight kick out. So if this is +0, Kazuya goes for down forward 2 on 14. So this straight kick, like advancing almost similar to the bazooka launcher or the bazooka kick, what was called with Bruce, looks very similar. So knockdown state, and then 4-4-2-1, yes. Ooh, okay. And then it looks like it's probably eating his install. It does. Okay, so he has a brand new move. So 4-4-2-1-2, presumably. And now it puts him to a flop state, and now it uses his install and the big overhead like Ongbok, spiking him into the floor. Okay, no, it's a tech roll spike. Oh, interesting. They don't show Kazuya tech roll. One of the changes in Season 2 is during this flop state, you automatically tech roll. Interesting that Kazuya is not causing a tech roll, though. Okay, but yeah, notice how it caused him meter. So basically, this is an install heat smash, which a lot of characters in Season 2 have. We will see something very similar with his low very shortly. Okay, Damic 3+4 route. And then he goes for like up forward 3, presumably. Yeah, advancing Tiger Knee, either up forward 3 or up forward 3+4. Let's count the frames. If this is 14, this is up forward 3+4, revamped. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, ooh. Okay, maybe got a couple frame skips here. Okay, so let's say here's first frame recovery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if this is 12 or 13, then this is actually up forward 3. So that means he doesn't have the old jumping like step kick that he used to have, which was dog shit. So I'm happy if they got rid of up forward 3. If this was 14, almost certainly this would be up forward 3+4 revamped. But yeah, we have big advancing knee. This looks very similar to Bruce up forward 3, which was, like I said, of that speed. Also keep in mind, Bruce up forward 3, unlike a character like Josie, is not safe on block. Almost certainly Fahkumram up forward 3 will not be safe either. Okay, so we have the install state off of the heat engager. Okay, so he goes for 4-4-4 cancels into the overhead. So cancels overhead, but now he goes for the low sweep instead. And now, so 4-4-4 cancel 3, 2, and then because he's under the effect of the install state, he gets same thing. He gets another attack throw off of it. What's interesting of note, though, is keep in mind this is our engager, right? So the question is, okay, is this heat smash off of cancel only? Does this heat smash just have a cancel animation in it? Because clearly this is a heat smash. So it's spending all his meter instantly for this attack throw, option. And okay, look at that. Also, ooh, that sliding animation is probably a wall break. I doubt that's a ground spike variation. Okay, so probably heat burst. I like the animation on it. The range is not, that's the down one animation. Range has a little bit to be desired. Okay, oh, there, the heat smash. Okay, so, interesting. Is he designed incorrectly? Like I said, is this cancel spending all his meter for a low heat smash? Is he the only person with a low heat smash? Or is it because his install is one and done? I mean, it could be the latter. It's hard to say. Because clearly here, the heat burst into heat smash is probably, or heat burst heat smash is probably the real heat smash. Let's count the frames on it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 16 frames. Presumably up forward 3 plus 4. That's basically a similar animation to his old one. And then, yeah, he should not have install once this ends. And yeah, he's out of meter, so that's why that animation occurred. So yeah, obviously that was his real heat smash. Oh, no! No, he's back into stance. Ooh, okay, so does heat smash leave him in install? In which case, this low heat smash kind of variation was instead... Was this, just cost him all the meter for the install state? Okay, let's see. Let me go over it one more time. Is he leaving heat? No, because he loses everything, right? Oh, no, look at that. So, no, it actually is that case. So his heat and install are separate from one another. Because his fists are glowing, but his body's not red. So he is under heat mode right now. So that means then this state, the install state, actually is its own thing. Ooh, okay, a lot of questions. A lot of questions there. I mean, kicks the shit out of Girder. Shin would be broken into 10 pieces. Okay, armor crushes through. With the back 2 animation, I like it. Notice the back 2 is not a counter launcher. Yeah, it causes push away. That type of fall might not even cause a proper wall spot either. Okay, so now he is... Okay, so here, he's outside of heat, and because he armored through it, this armor leaves him with the install. So it's like his taunt, kind of similar to Brian, which is probably why they had picked Brian for this video. So look, now he's in armor state. And like I said, we're going to see the Sapa state also later on in this video as well. Okay, 4, 3, 2. Oh, notice how the meter is costed already. It's spent. Oh, there it is. And he goes for the low heat smash. But as talked about, no longer causes launcher. Keep in mind, when he used to do the 3 slide 4, 3 plus 4, it would cost your meter, but it's also because it was a launcher. Now, granted, the scaling on the launcher was dog shit. It was a 60% scaler. But now, because that's a low heat smash, air quotes, that no longer is a launcher because it just costs you Sapa. And again, notice how, no heat engager, no nothing. This was just pure install to go for the pressure line. I wonder if the low is launch punishable. It's probably 14 like the other ones, although that move used to be minus 13 on block. Okay, down 4, 2, 3. Minus 13. Okay, stand 3, so presumably 13. Okay, cancels the 4 into slide 3, and now not causing a, not causing the wall splat, but instead is now causing an attack throw animation where the overhead dunk is guaranteed. Oh, so probably doesn't wall splat, but it's causing wall break effect. Let's see, what does Fahkumram go for? Okay, down forward 4, 1. So now he doesn't have to cancel off down 3, 4 now. He has that just standing instead. Sidestep 4, tornado spin. And then here we go, back 4, 3, 2. And notice it gives you the back 2 animation for Bruce. So maybe that's the linchpin option here. Like this is always going to give you Sapa. And now he's in an install outside of heat mode. Again, is it a time thing or is it not a time thing? Like here's a little hint that this might be a time thing. Notice how in this state, he's in heat mode. But here, when he initiated it, he's not in heat mode. So maybe there is a time window on it. All the other installs don't have a timing window on it. So he would be the first one. So, evidence points to it not being timed. But here, if they have to set it up the video, right, oh, maybe it is timed, sort of thing. Okay, up forward 2, full root, minus 15 on block. Now, Fahkumram goes forward, down forward 1, 4. Ooh, although that's a jumping knee. Although those animations are typically mid and not high. So how fast is down forward 1? One of the things I had actually, in my notes, I had considered would be down forward 1-4 would actually be a heat engager. I regret not saying it now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. 14 frame down forward 1. That doesn't sound correct, but who knows? Maybe it is now. That's definitely frame 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so like Clive. Down for 1, 4. Heat engager launcher, heat dash cancel. Oh, what is that animation? Is that like back? No, that can't be back 4. Back 3+4 maybe? No, that would be his kick parry. Strong arrow tailspin, whatever the input is. Down 3, 4. Cancel 4 to pick up. Okay, now puts him into a weird kind of flop state. Down forward 4, 3. Okay, spin option. Same thing, probably almost certainly a knee. Keep in mind, like, he's a tall boy, but these are almost certainly all mid knees. Down for 4, 3, causing spin. I mean, I like having a spin option, simply because down for 4, 3 by itself is pretty dog shit. So I'm glad to see this. Okay, down forward 1. Oh, 2. And spikes him into the floor. Interesting. Kind of anticlimactic ender. I wonder what the value here is. And that's one of these is this is one of those, okay, the opponent can choose if they want a tech roll or not. Keep in mind that there might be like if you go for end with down forward 1, 2 and you spike them, they have to guess between the guard breaker attack throw animation or eating a down 4 or 4 for 1+2 if he presumably still has that for steel pedal or modern 4 for 4, so on and so forth. Okay, and then we have 3+4. I wonder if 3+4 is finally safe on block again, because one of the season 4 nerfs, they made it such that 3+4 was minus 11 on block, and it has no pushback either. So most characters can punish it. It was very frustrating. At the same time, 3+4 is probably a little bit too strong. So, what can you do? But okay, cool, interesting. I do like how Fahkumram has newer, safer options. Safer in the sense they're no longer launch punishable. A lot of Fahkumram's game really revolved around predicting what your opponent's going to do and predicting further when they're going to be closed up for you to go for riskier options. For the most part, like Fahkumram really got hit hard in the Season 4 nerfs for Tekken 7, and even more so when Season 5 rolled around, the half season that it was. Yeah, he just got completely dumpstered, and he was arguably like bottom 10 in the game. So we'll see. He looks a lot more interesting for sure. And yeah, Armor King also looks great here. Let's take a look at his stuff. Okay, so he has his name in the gold. I like it. I respect it. He has the elf boots like he had in Tekken 5. Or I should say Tekken 7. I don't remember if that was in 5 or not. And then, yeah, he has the mane. I like how the mane has multiple colors. And then, as talked about, yeah, we have the red fire for the breath. So usually when you do the red fire breath attack, those are only out of your key charge, where he technically kind of has an install with key charge, kind of similar to like Leo used to have, but he had very limited options off of key charge. It was mostly just for shits and giggles sort of thing. Okay, yeah, so Fahkumram looks great. If I made a mistake, please let me know. If there's something I clearly missed, also let me know in the time code to set mistake. We will definitely cover Tekken 8, top 8 now for Combo Breaker. And then obviously when Fahkumram comes out, or when there's a next Tekken talk, we will also kind of cover that as well. So, okay, yeah, that's it. If I made a mistake again, please let me know. Otherwise, comments, questions, concerns, YouTube, Twitter, feel free to hit me up. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next video. Later on.